Let's just rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. Steelers, Texans. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, baby. All right. Hopefully this is I just want a good game. That's kind of how I look at it. I just want a good game today. That's all I want. Hopefully we get a good game. Hopefully it's not a stupid game. But knowing this is probably going to be a stupid game. Texans defense is absolutely amazing. Steelers offense is Steelers offense. What's up, Cornell? What's up? How you guys doing? We got ourselves a classic here. Texans Steelers. I know going into this season, I think we all expected, right, this to be the final matchup in the playoffs. Texans, who started off the year looking absolutely atrocious, and the Steelers, who always look atrocious. This is what we all expected. We said, hey, it's going to come down to the two juggernauts, Texans and the Pittsburgh mother-loving Steelers. So I guess this is how the cookie crumbles. Yeah. What are we doing here, boys? What are we doing here? Listen, last night we witnessed probably the worst game in human history. Zach, why are you here so early? Zach, you're not supposed to be here this early, Zach. Yeah, I know. I want the Steelers to win tonight. We're going rooting for Pitt. Let's go, Pitt. Anyway, as I was saying, before I was really interrupted by Mr. Zach in the chat, shout out to Zach. I appreciate Zach once again. I'm gonna play your donation from yesterday, Zach. Appreciate you for your $200 donation for me to root for the Pittsburgh mother-loving Steelers. No, that game last night was bad. Nah, I am not gonna be. No, Cornell, you are not gaslighting me into thinking that last night's game was not bad. I admit, right, from a perspective of a football fan, it was not bad, right? Because you got really good football. Like, from a football perspective, right? Because it's defensive battle, right? And from a football perspective, yes. But for people who have, like, one attention span left in their brain because they watch the Bengals play football, it was awful. So it's like, it's one of those situations, okay? Was it really that bad? No, it wasn't. But it was because, like, bro, I just want to watch football and actually not just watch nothing. And I kind of watched nothing last night. That's how I feel like. Best way to put it. But it's okay. You can call Slim Shady because guess who's back? Back again. Zach is back. Tell a friend. Zach is back. Zach is back. Zach is back. Zach is back. What's up? Shout out to Zach, man. I appreciate you, man. Helps up the channel. Appreciate with the donation. Just breaking my soul, Zach. I love you, but you're breaking my soul, man. Dunno, you might have not been here yesterday. You weren't, actually. I think you were still in the dungeon. Zach donated $200 to get me to root for the Steelers tonight. So we are rooting for the Pittsburgh Steelers tonight to win this game. And get a worse draft pick. I have to. I'm rooting for the Steelers because that's what Zach. The whole situation with Zach. Can the NFL give us the Steelers pick? Steelers a spot tonight. Yeah. No, I would hate that because The Steelers need to be in there tonight, guys. That they deserve this situation, you know? They also get a worse draft pick, okay? I'm still going to point out some truths here. They get a worse draft pick. It's going to be a lot more difficult of a situation at the end of the year. If they don't win tonight, then I don't think they're going to win after tonight. So this is a situation where, hey, you know, this is a team that is very beatable. Pittsburgh. Wait, I can say Pittsburgh. I can say Pittsburgh because I'm not saying in the negative context. I'm saying in the positive context. You know, like Pittsburgh. You know, like hey, that's the team. You know. Anyway, listen, we're gonna try to find every loophole possible tonight. The goal tonight is find every loophole possible to get around this. And I will. Trust me, I will. You know, you don't do this job for. I've been a YouTuber for over 10 years. You don't do this job without finding loopholes. I know. I do not have to say that. I am not a Steelers fan. I do not like the Steelers. I despise them in every sort of my heart and soul, and I will despise them until the cows come home. But I am a man of my word, so that's kind of just how the cookie crumbles. I am a man of my word, even though I hate the team more than anything out there. But I say, bro, Cornell is like literally day one, bro. Doesn't know, I will unmod you and have him ban you, bro. I will have him ban you. Like, he is literally day one, bro. Cornell, it's blood, man. He's my brother. He's my brother. I love Cornell. We are ride or die for Cornell, done know. So we will throw you out of a cannon. What's up, John? John's birthday today. Shout out to John. Happy birthday, John. Appreciate you, John. Happy birthday. Tell the words hurt so much when you have to say nice things, but you do find a nice game. You do find the nice grain of salt. Yeah, man. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying, Zach. Okay, it's not easy, man. Yeah, Cornell, bro. For life, brother. For life. Oh man, I'm trying here, man. I'm trying. We're gonna get through it, though. We're gonna get through it. And I'm telling you right now. Oh, baby. Tomorrow, Zach. Tomorrow morning, Zach. We going hard on this. We going hard on this, bro. You know, I watched Tom Grossi stream the whole entire game in a Vikings uniform, and I'm not doing that. I'm not putting a Steelers jersey on. It would burn my skin. Not even joking. If I put a Steelers jersey on right now, it would burn my skin. What are you going to do when they win and I make you another offer for next game? We gotta get through one game at a time, Zach. Okay, you know what? We gotta get through one game at a time. We'll see. We'll see where that goes. Dreamy always shows up. Dreamy's gonna be here. Who day go Texans? Bleep the Steelers. I'm more in the aspect of go Steelers. Oh, it's not Edge for sissies. What's the lady? Where's the ladies? Oh, they'll be here. I said if. See, yeah, you know what? Let's keep that if in, okay? We're going to put that if in the pocket, right? We're going to hold it there. We're going to make sure it doesn't go nowhere. And that's where we're going to be, Zach. We're going to be on the if train, okay? Let's just calm it down on that one. Oh, man, it's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night. Can we have, like, a fast-paced game? I'm going fast-paced game, guys. What are you guys thinking? Like, you know what? Let's just cancel the game and give the Steelers a win. Let's just cancel the game, man. You know, like... Alright. Texans, get ready to be defeated. Haley and I are now a threesome. No blocks. But I fully expect the Steelers to have another embarrassing first round. Zach, don't say that. That's not true. I disagree with that, Zach. That is disgusting behavior you're saying in the chat that you believe that would even be somewhat true. I mean, come on, man. Have you not watched how good this team is? Okay, Zach. You're going for it, man. Yeah, yep. My fandom. Oh yeah, baby. You know, it runs deep, Zach. It runs deep. You know, it's like the Nile River of. Oh, where's the Nile River at? Hang on, hold up. Nile River is not in Australia. Can't be in France. It's kind of stupid. Let's go with has to be Africa. Turkey, not Turkey. Egypt. It has to be Egypt. Egypt for 500. What is Egypt? Oh wait, I'm not playing. I thought I was playing Family Feud. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get in my brain I'm playing Family Feud, and you know, I won the game. So anyway, beside the point. Listen, it's gonna be a long night. We ain't nervous. Yeah, we ain't nervous. Why? I don't want to get into why. I'm just saying we're not nervous. What's up, Chicken Butt? What's up, Artistic Web? Oh, man. Arby's. We have the meats. Oh, man. Listen, last night, I think my brain just shut off. And there was a point where I was just like, when I went to bed, all I said going to bed was Arby's, we have the meats for like 6 hours straight. It was actually pretty concerning. Almost called a doctor. Being like, hey, I got the Arby's, we have the meats commercial like stuck in my brain. Egypt, son. See, you know what? That was like, out of all 50 options I thought, that was up there. That was up there on all the 50 options. Like, we went through the whole entire list, and that was there. It's also the longest river ever. Don't look that up. Don't. Now on, no fact checking. For the rest of this live stream, no more fact checking. And using your brain is fact checking. I was live yesterday for all the games yesterday. I got confidence in the Texans. Zero is 1 positive, 1 negative. Ravens versus Bengals. What? That game happened like a very long time ago, bro. Very long time ago. I think you are forgot about that one, buddy. Come on, buddy. Alright, come on. Let's get into this game. Get into this game, boys. Where's the game time action? Come on, Texans. You're going to lose, but I want you, listen, I at least want them to lose with some type of freaking dignity. Am I right? Anyway, you reread your first comment. Done? No, I'm like 17 comments deep at this point. Ravens versus Bengals. Why weren't you live for Cancun Bowl? Oh my. Done? No. That might have been the funniest joke for everybody. Yeah, I'm always low for some reason during my live streams. You gotta turn me up. Not turn me on, but you gotta turn me up. It's next to the prostate. Anyway, yeah, honestly, kind of low-key did come out of hiding. Done? No, you've been like gone MIA for a very long time now. So I kind of was gonna send, the team after you, the SWAT team after you, but decided not to. Decided that it's probably better for you to come out of hiding yourself. The butt on that singer. John, I appreciate you, man. Not many people, honor my butt like that, man. Appreciate you. Texas defense is going to send AR into retirement. I mean, there is literally a chance tonight that this game ends up being 3-0 for 99% of the night. Like, there is actually a shot nobody scores at all tonight except for 3-0. And if you think I'm ready for that, I'm not ready for that. I had to watch last night. And I think I have what's that word? Starts with a Q. Shibbies, I don't know. Nobody believes in the Texans offense. Zach Taylor just got fired. Okay, you know what? That's a bannable offense. I'll be honest with you, Rip Hackers, I appreciate you being here, man. But lying about something that beautiful, that sacred, that absolutely just best thing to ever happen to this universe, that is low-key a bannable offense. So I'm going to give you a warning here, man, because we don't say that unless that is actually true. Because if that was true, I would rip my shirt off and tattoo heck yeah on my body myself. But that is not something to joke about, man. Like that would be the best thing ever. But that's something that would sadly never happen due to unfortunate situations. So I would not be surprised if Zach Taylor got an extension. Oh, man. Be a great time to fire Zach Taylor just for, craps and giggles. Bro, I'm telling you. Zach's fired. Zach is not fired, bro. Stop it. I am literally looking up right now. I'm falling for it. I am falling for your troll. For your absolute dignity. Because my soul was just like, bro, what if we could get John Harbaugh or someone else? No, he's not fired. I just looked it up. I fell for your troll. I don't care. Your troll worked on me but didn't work on me. I just wanted it to be true. I wanted it to be true, bro. Okay? Maybe I'm crazy for wanting happiness. I don't know. Where's Butterscotch? Butterscotch is chilling and sleeping and living his best life. He's chilling, sleeping, and living his best life. I had to feed the troll. Because what if the troll was right for the first time in 17 years? Oh, game time? Yay, we game! Alright, here we go, boys. Pittsburgh Med-11 Steelers. Oh, no. Oh, no. The computer is broken. Play Renegade. Yeah, they actually do good when they play Renegade, surprisingly enough. That's like a motivational song for them. Did you ever put butter in your hot chocolate? No. I had never in my life thought about that. I rarely ever eat butter because butter is like not good for your heart or something, And I watch the Bengals, so like my heart's already like, R.I.P. because I watch the Bengals and the Bengals destroy my heart and soul. But yeah, no, I've never like thought about that. I mean, again, I just rarely eat butter in general. It's just really not good for you. First down 10 for the Steelers at their own 20-yard line. First play of the game is going to be Jalen Warren, 10-yard run up the middle. And that's going to be first down 10 now at the 30. So 10-yard run up the middle. Starting early, yes. Boy, maybe I should stop. Yeah, it's just bad for your heart in general. Which again, if you're a Bengals fan, you already have like less life to live because like your heart has dealt with so much crap. So It's probably just not good. Yeah, we starting early, boys. We starting early. Let go. All right, first on 10. Imagine if we belt to butt at home. 17-yard catch by the once suspended DK Metcalf. Okay. Steelers actually starting off pretty good. So this Texans defense, which has been absolutely lights out its whole entire year, so far is not looking that good here. Want a treat? I put whipped cream in my I put that in my hot chocolate. I don't put that in my coffee though. I don't really drink coffee. The only time I've ever drank coffee was when I was like working 16-hour shifts at my last job, and I was working like 16-hour shifts every single day. And I'd wake up, I'd drink a coffee, down that crap, grab 2 Monsters, down both of them, get to like halfway through my shift, down 2 more Monsters. I know it was crazy. And then I would work the rest of my shift. So that was really how I would get through 16-hour shifts, was 4 Monsters and like 2 cups of coffee. Other than that, I never drink coffee. I probably never will in my life, but it was just those moments when I would drink it. Best wide receiver in the AFC North. I don't have to say that. I don't want to overreact, but those 2 plays were nice. I mean, I will say, listen, not by his point of view here, that was actually a pretty good start. Pretty good. But 2-yard run up the middle is definitely not going to be, the best. Texans played crap teams. They did, but their defense was legit. Their defense was actually legit. It was actually pretty amazing. Jamar's the best by far. Not even close. Jamar Chase is the best in the league, though. So, like, it's like almost to a point where it's like, it's not saying much, but it is saying much. He's just the best in the league. 3rd and 7 here at the 50-yard line for the Pittsburgh mother-loving Steelers. Come on. Right? Don't like the Steelers, but decent start. Yeah. Especially, again, against a good defense, you just don't expect this actually pretty decent start like this. Now, first 15 scripted plays of any games are scripted. First 15 plays of any game are scripted. They work on these plays all week long. They perfect these plays all week long. So, they're always going to look the best on the first 15 plays. But, still, pretty good start. Pretty good start. Jamar and T 1 and 2. Yes, exactly. Nobody comes close to Jamar and T. And on 3rd and 7 here, we have a play. It's taking a little while. And it's going to be a incomplete pass, which will bring up 4th and 7, and the Steelers will punt to start off this game. So they got a first down, and then 2 first downs, and now they will get stopped, and they will have to punt the ball back to the Texans. Steelers 6, Texans 3. I'm going with a big boy game today. 6-3 Steelers. Yeah. That's gonna be it. This is gonna be one of those games, guys. Well, that's coming with a low blow while watching the Bengals start. Yeah. All right, they punted it back to the Texans. Texans get the ball at their own 10-yard line. Texans will start at their own 10. Yeah, I think there's gonna be a whole 9 points in this game. That's how crazy this game might get, guys. A whole 9 points. I don't know how I feel about it, but you know what? Yeah. It'll be fun. With the help of the refs, without the refs, to be 30-0. What's up, Dreamy? How you doing? Welcome. Not gonna lie, if I'm being 100% honest, I think it's 20 Texans, 14 Steelers. Dang, man. Very negative toward the Pittsburgh mother-loving Steelers. I hate to see it. Love to see it. I mean, I hate to see it, I meant to say. My bad, just completely. That was a Floridian slip. Oh, man. Well, you feel like the Bengals just beat themselves. We have Lombardi and always want ourselves over. Pretty much, yeah. It's ownership, man. It's front office. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to get through past your own, reflection. Dang, that's fluffing rude. Dreamy. Oh, because she's like, go Texans. Oh, well, she's not under, Federal Contracts Act, so, we gotta sometimes just get through it ourselves here. All right, 1st down and 10 for the Texans here. I still want a good game. Zach. I still want a good game. Our ladies are on the house. You mean in the house or on the house? I think there's a different scenario when you're on the house versus in the house. Crimming what? I ain't gonna hold you on this one. I don't know. Haley, why are you already on your fake account? Haley! Why are you already on your fake account? Why couldn't we just have, like, a day? A day before you go. Like, give us, like, 10 minutes before you go on your fake account. I've examined a few days. Oh, good luck. Hopefully everything works out, Dreamy. Hopefully everything works out with you. Sorry about that. Wait, hold up. Hang on. No, wait, hold up. What am I seeing things? Hey, yo, hold up. No. Did you change your profile pic? I could have sworn that was your profile pic from your other account you had. Bro, you were gaslighting my brain. You are gaslighting my brain right now. Hold up, is that not your profile pic from your other account you had? I feel like that was your profile pic from your other account. And now you're back to... You know what? Profile pic, because this is the thing that happened yesterday. Okay, see? Thank you. Okay, thank you. You know, like they say, like, let's call it. They say, like, oh, everyone's like, oh, yeah, this is just a prank, whatever. It's just a prank, dude. This is what they're talking about. This is the prank they're talking about. It's not really that big a deal, but all right, I got you. You just messed up my brain for a second. My brain was not collaborating, but after last night's game, I'm really surprised my brain would be collaborating in any fashion. Told Chatter, we got the best ladies. There you go. And you got unlocked yesterday, John. So, like, and it's your birthday. And it's Sean's birthday. Anyone who is new here, I know some people already said it, but can we get a happy birthday in the chat for John? The girls are not fighting. That's true. There is no fighting here. The other person took the photo was playing to me. Ah, okay, I see. Okay. See, now we are in the same plate. 1st down, Texans on 3rd and 5. It's going to be a pass to Christian Kirk for 36 yards. Humongous play right there. Crazy play by Texans, 36 yards down the field. And it's going to be 1st down 10 now at the 49-yard line. So, big play for the Texans already in this ball game. All is right in the chat. For right now, at least. And it's going to be a 2-yard run up the middle for Nick Chubb. Brings up 2nd down and 8 here. There's still a part of my soul who wants Nick Chubb on the Bengals. Like, I feel like I shouldn't want Nick Chubb on the Bengals. But there's a part of my soul that wants Nick Chubb on the Bengals. And I know it's not going to happen. But it is a part of my soul. It's just like, you know what? What if? Right? What if? Let's go. We got a game I've been waiting. I know. 2-yard run up the middle for Woody Marks. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. He might be washed, but it's just the aspect that I wanted him for a long time when he was on the Brownies. So now it's like kind of just a situation where it's like, hey, what if? What if? They're down 6. I wish the Bengals had the Texans defense. I'm jealous. Oh, that would be so beautiful. That would be so freaking gorgeous. Cam feasting. Nick Chubb is probably going to be out of the league after this year. I know. Especially with all his injuries, it's just they pile up. They pile up so much for him. So he's 100% going to be out of the league. But I like to just fester in my brain that maybe it could happen. But I would also want to get him when he's like actually amazing. So at this point, he's just a shell of himself, which is sad. They're down 6 now at the 45-yard line for the Texans. At the Steelers' 45-yard line. When is Mixon coming back to the Texans? Next year. He's hurt for the whole entire year. Which is kind of weird because he did get mad at Ian Rappaport for tweeting out that he was going to miss the whole year. He tweeted Ian Rappaport was like, I don't know how you know my body more than I do. But low key, he missed the whole entire year. So Ian Rappaport was right. But I guess, I don't know. I guess he just didn't like the fact that Ian called him out and said he tweeted it before it was officially announced. And he's like, oh, I guess you know my body more than I do. And it's like, well, but he's right. He was right about it. Anyway, false start penalty on Trent Brown. Look at Trent Brown, our boy. TB out here on the big streets here. And Trent Brown, our ex-Cincinnati Bengal, does absolutely nothing. False start. Mixon literally shot himself in the foot. Texans hid the info. I don't think he shot himself in the foot. So, gonna go with fake news on that one. I'm not doing face cam unless it's a Bengals game. That's pretty much how it works at this point. I'll do face cam on Bengals stuff. Anything Bengals related, I'll do face cam, but this is not Bengals. Incomplete pass. We 4th and 11, and the Texans will have to punt. I love Chase Brown. I love Samaje Perine. Taj Brooks, I'm still on the fence about. I'm on the fence about Taj Brooks. So I need some time for Taj Brooks. Right? I feel like going into this season, I was so high on Taj Brooks and I was so excited about him. And then, he kind of let me down a little bit. And again, it's not his fault really. It is what it is. And I feel like there's a scenario here where I just need some time to go through the Taj Brooks situation in my head before I'm ready to commit to Taj Brooks again. I need some time for that. I need some time for that one. Ain't no way you love Perine. I love Samaje Perine. I don't know, Zach, if you watch the videos, but that was the guy I wanted back so badly for so long. And when we got him back, I was so happy. I love Samaje Perine. He just does a little bit of everything. He can run, he can catch, and he is a good pass blocker. Most you go, oh yeah, I don't mind that guy. He's serviceable. Well, no. That's Samaje Perine. I love him. I've always loved him. I wanted to keep him when he left us. I was upset about that. He's always been he's always been a reliable asset to us. So, I got nothing but love for Samaje Perine. Yeah, but Perine is different. Difference maker. He's serviceable vet. Yeah, he's serviceable. He can do a little bit of everything. I love him. All right, 1st down 10 at the 28-yard line for the Pittsburgh mother-loving Steelers. Ain't that good. I'll take all the Ravens. Okay, I take Samaje Perine over everyone but Derrick Henry. Bad, but with all the other players on the offense, he's down. Okay, well, yeah. You are right, Zach. With all the, with Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, all the guys, I agree with you. Yeah. He's definitely not up there like better than that, but he's a reliable option, yeah. Um, he's not explosive weapons, but he's solid. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's older, so he's gonna be a little bit more on the downside here. But yeah, exactly. Like if you need 5 yards or like 8 yards, he's gonna get a job done. You would take him over Gainwell. Well, obviously not. Gainwell is such a good running back. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm very very high on P Man. He's just consistent. He's consistent as like just handoff, get a couple yards, get the job done, get off the field. Gainwell is solid. Gainwell is solid though, in the real no. Yeah, he is a solid player. All pun intended for done no. And all the duns in there. Keaton Mitchell is a limited player. He's been healthy. Keaton Mitchell, he has a shot. He could be the best player ever, but the problem is he's very limited with he can fumble it. He's not great on special teams. Sometimes he catches, sometimes he's not good at catching. He's like very inconsistent. His inconsistency is what his downfall is. And DK Metcalf, 25-yard catch. Humongous catch right there for DK Metcalf. 25 yards down the field into Houston's territory. Just solid as crazy. He's basically Kareem Hunt. Yeah, honestly, yeah, pretty much. I would take Justice Hill over P-Mine. Hill can at least break tackles and the game open. I disagree with that. I don't like Justice Hill personally. And Justice Hill can't stay healthy. Like Justice Hill, his biggest issue is always his health. And as they always love to say about, Joe Burrow, your best ability is availability. And it's going to be incomplete pass to DK Metcalf, pass interference, and that's going to be pass interference on the Texans, which will put the ball at the 33-yard line of Houston. So, first down and 10 for the Steelers at Houston's 33-yard line. Pass interference called on the Texans. And a related topic, I really want Caleb Downs in the draft because Unison sucks. I agree with you. Chase ain't making catches like that. You talking about Chase Brown and talking about Jamar Chase. And I'm going to assume you're talking about you're talking about the DK Metcalf crap. Don't know. Come on, man. DK is a low cow. He is. DK can't carry Jamar's jock. 100%. Not a huge fan of Rodgers, but I'm worried about him against the Texans defense. I mean, so far, it's been pretty solid. He's actually looked pretty good this game so far, so getting the job done at least. All right, man. Second down and 4 here at Houston's 27-yard line. First down, and that's going to be a first down play by Kenneth Gainwell up the middle for 6 yards. First down 10 now, the 21-yard line for the Steelers. So, big run straight up the middle. It's going to be an interesting game. If the Steelers can actually score and put up points, I don't think the Texans can come back. I don't think the Texans offensively can get the job done if the Steelers actually put up points. That's really been the Texans this whole year. The Texans this whole year has literally been, if somebody puts up points against them and actually does beat their defense, they're not going to win. Because the Texans offense is going to turn the ball over and make stupid mistakes. So you have to literally win by just playing defense and hoping that your offense doesn't turn it over in stupid ways. Well, nobody was slandering him, so he's a good player. I don't think anyone's slandering Gainwell. Everyone so far says positive things about Kenneth Gainwell. He's actually a really good player. I have really nothing bad to say about Kenneth Gainwell. He was great with the Eagles for the longest time, and he's good with this team. Anyway, 3rd down and 10 now at the 21-yard line for the Steelers. Steelers having their best drive of the game so far. We'll see what little thing they have up their sleeve here. They're down 10. Come on. I just want points. I want points on the board, and if I can get points on the board, I'll be happy. Just give me points on the board. All right, 3rd down and 10. Come on. And it's going to be a 7-yard catch by MVS. Brings up 4th and 3 now at the 14-yard line of Houston. Oh, baby. Do you go for this? Boswell has been missing kicks recently, which is interesting. You know, but do you go for it here and potentially get no points? But you could also get a touchdown if you get a 1st down. And they kick a field goal. Never mind. I was thinking, hey, maybe, but apparently not. Interesting. I guess that's not the case. All right. Oh, we actually gonna score a broad 3. Come on. Hey, you know what? At least it's points, I don't care what team you root for. No one can deny Boswell is one of the best kickers in NFL history. Yeah, he is pretty amazing. I mean, recently he's missed a couple kicks, obviously, but he is an amazing kicker. I mean, against the Texans, you're not going to get too many chances to score. You got to take your points there. You can't really blame him too much for that. You got to take your points where you can take your points. Yeah, it was blocked. Yeah, I did see that, yeah. It was officially blocked by the Ravens rookie strong safety or something. But he did miss the field goal versus the he missed a extra point. But he didn't miss an extra point, but he did miss versus the Lions. He missed versus the Lions as well. So he missed versus the Lions. Did he miss someone else? I feel like he missed another time. Other than the Lions game. I'm talking about the Lions game done now. Anyway, Boswell is one of the best kickers. Doesn't come close to Prime Tucker. Bro. Tucker's Tucker, man. Justin Tucker. Tucker is interesting, man. Missed a 30-yarder. Well, it was a 44-yarder, and that was Justin Loop. Tyler Loop. Call him Justin Loop. That was Tyler Loop who missed the 44-yard field goal for the Ravens. But, yeah, Justin Tucker, Justin Toucher, Justin Leave Her Aloner, Justin Nutter, Justin Buster, 4th and 1. It's either Cam Little or Aubrey are the best kicker currently. What's funny in that Jags-Bills game, Aubrey missed a 54-yard field goal. So, which I thought was crazy. I didn't think he could miss, in all honesty. 54-yard field goal attempt for halftime, I was like, oh, this is automatic. Guaranteed. And he missed that, and I was like, oh, wow, he's human. One of those scenarios where you just forget that he's actually human. Justin Toucher. Justin Leave Her Aloner. Neither are better than Boz. I mean, Boswell's a good kicker. I'm not going to lie. He's a good kicker. This year, Buddy Mack was absolutely amazing. Ice guy slipped on the ice. Apparently so. All right, 1st down and 10 for Houston at their own 26-yard line. 5:58 to go in the first quarter for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Justin Fluffer. Yeah. Listen, it was not consensual, apparently, though. He bust the rhymes at the wrong time. He tooted the fluted. He tugged the rug. He did a he did a special cream, but it wasn't her dream. I'll stop. I promise. Second and 6 after a 4-yard catch by Nico Collins. Makes it second and 6 now at the 30-yard line. Oh, there's a lot in my brain goes on with that. I'm just like, bruh. That's my brain on 24/7. Yeah, chill. I'm sorry, Drew. I had to. Woody Marks up the middle for 5 yards. Bro, Woody Marks, his name just makes it always. Whenever I hear his name, I always think like he's like a guy from like the Great Enlightenment, like way back in the day, like the Renaissance and crap. Like that. Every time I hear his name, I'm like, bro is just like from the Renaissance era. Woody Marks. First down, Houston here, up the middle for Woody Marks yet again. So that's going to be a first down, moving the chains and getting some more yards. And that's going to be a 1-yard run for Woody Marks on 3rd down and 1. You got to love when on 3rd down and 1, he just gets exactly what you need. You know, sometimes you don't need anything crazy. You just need exactly what you need here. All right, Cordell, apparently we're not allowed to do that anymore. We've been banned from doing that. We've been banned from, from making our puns. Apparently, we've been banned from our puns. Which I like my puns. I'll be honest with you. My puns are always punnyful. All right, 3 more yard run by Woody Marks here. Brings up 2nd and 7. We'll see what this shakes out with. 2nd and 7 now at the 40-yard line. Almost the end of the first quarter. So the first quarter taking around 47 minutes so far, which is kind of crazy because yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before that, I feel like, where it was the first quarter was 30 minutes. I think it was the Texans game, right? Not Texans game, Patriots game, where the first quarter was literally 30 minutes. It was insane. I'm going to get Quinnell converted to Raven. I highly doubt that. But highly doubt that one, Sean. But good luck on that one, buddy. 3rd down and 3 after Nico Collins catches the ball for 5 yards. Woody got a Woody. Apparently. Oh, baby, this is going to be a fun game. You all did hardball wrong for Lamar. Low key. 16-yard catch by Xavier Hutchins as they go ahead and move the ball chain here. Said the ball chain here. As they move the ball chain into Steelers territory. Yeah, nobody likes the Ratbirds here, man. Ain't nobody like the Ratbirds here, bro. Especially because we have 4 Steelers fans here today, so it's even less of a Ratbirds, love affair here. But Hutchins for a 16-yard gain. Bubba boy. I made some more cookies for the playoffs, but I missed doing it for the Bengals game. I really were in. I love s'mores. I love s'mores so much. You better be excited. I am excited. Wait, well, I can't get excited yet. It hasn't told me what happened. It hasn't told me what happened, Zach. I can't get excited yet. I have to wait to see what happened before I can get excited. See, so far it's been pretty GG because it hasn't updated for me. Oh, a fumble recovered by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Texans fumble the ball into Steelers territory And it's going to be a fumble recovered by Pittsburgh. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, man. Yeah. This gotta love it, man. Great play right here by the Steelers. Oh, great play right here by the Steelers. Fumble recovery. And that's also, yeah, it was actually Jack Sawyer, which sounds like the Huckleberry and Finn character, but interesting. All right, well, you know what? Hey, at least Steelers are making it interesting, I guess, you know? Steelers making this interesting, at least. Give me your honest opinion. The Texans go down by multiple scores. Do you think, wait. If the Texans go down multiple scores, do you think they have? No, I don't at all. I think the Texans go down multiple scores is over. The Texans' biggest thing is their defense. And if their defense can't get the job done, it's pretty much GG. Like, their offense has always been the biggest issue for them because they always turn it over with their offense. But their defense is actually what usually saves them in the end. Problem is, if their defense can't save them, it's pretty much GG at this point. So if they go down multiple scores, they're never going to win. Texans are not built to win when they're down by multiple scores. That is true. AFC North does put up a dogfight. They always find a way to be in somewhat of a game at this point. Oh, Son and Dunno are brothers. That would be an interesting situation. Because Sean's my brother, so technically that means I'd be brothers with Dunno, and I don't think that would ever happen. I think I would be adopted. Oh, man. First down and 10 for the Steelers at the 44-yard line. AFC North is the trenches. Pretty much, yeah. AFC North is always the craziest, though. All right. I just want points. I just want points on the board with this game. That's all I'll say, okay? If I can get points on the board in this game, I'll be happy. 2nd and 10 after a run up the middle for Jalen Warren goes absolutely nowhere. All right, come on. Both teams better take field goals when possible. If we learned anything from last night, absolutely. If we learned anything from last night, they need to take all the points they can get. Incomplete pass intended for DK Metcalf brings up 3rd down and 10 at the 44-yard line here. Steelers, please do something. I know I gotta root for you this video, but like on this live stream, but like, come on, man. At least don't make me regret it. They will. Yeah, they're gonna take the points whenever they get a chance. Nice drop by DK Punch Face. Yeah, yeah. He did punch somebody. So I guess that works. All right, Steelers trying to get a first down here to end off the first quarter. Texans defense, though, is definitely still the Texans defense, man. And it's going to be a 5-yard catch by MVS. And now will take us to almost the end of the first quarter. But the Steelers will have to punt here, and it will be 4th and 5. Steelers having to punt because of, DK Metcalf. Ooh, baby. Still can't believe they got rid of their crash out Pickens for another crash out DK. Well, once they got DK Metcalf, the problem was that George Pickens, he requested to be traded. Once they got DK Metcalf, he requested to be traded. So he wanted off the team once they got DK. Because he wanted all the attention and crap, so. That guy had some ugliest drops ever. Yeah, that's pretty much always his issue. Rogers ticked. Punting already, bruh. Arthur Smith is so butt. Well, pretty good punt, though. It's going to be punted down to around the 8-yard line. So, Texans take over at the 8 with 29 seconds to go in the first quarter. Oh, baby. Austin Smith and Terrell Austin better be found after the game. Cookies? I'm so in. Cookies are always awesome. You know? Cookies are always a dub. Oh, man, come on. All right, so ending off the first quarter, we get an 8-yard pass. At least that's something. Hey, I'll take it. That's something, at least. 8-yard pass to Cade Stover. Ends off the first quarter here. All right. First quarter ends, and it's 3-0. What was the over-under? The over-under for this game is 38 points. I bet on them who was actually rooting for the Steelers. Cookies for everyone. Hey, let's go. Don't give Sean or doesn't know any. They're still sitting in the fridge. Ooh, setting in the fridge. Okay. Wait, what did you say, Sean? You said other than Pittsburgh fans that or people bet on them, who was actually rooting for the Steelers? Apparently, okay, so I saw this earlier. Apparently, a lot of people are actually rooting for the Steelers, which I think is crazy, but apparently they are. Like, this is actually a thing, apparently, that's happening. So, I thought that was kind of crazy, but I guess that's just kind of what it is, you know? Sean, cookies for Cancun. I have battled people defending cookies as the best pastry dessert. Oh, there's so many. There's so many good pastry dessert, I feel like. So many good ones. Anyone seen the Chad Power show's thoughts? Wait, is Chad Powers not? Never mind. I know, like, wasn't he technically, what's his name? That's Eli Manning. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, I guess he dressed up as him for, like, a skit or whatever. But I never knew Chad Powers was actually a show and, like, a character. I always thought that was Eli Manning, so I thought it was hilarious. Rogers was so mad at DK. That's not surprising. You dream me, we are cool again. If y'all know what Mel Moores are, I make them kind of like that. Reverse some more cookies. Nice. Texans don't got fans. Texans got fans. Because a lot of Oiler fans became Texans fans. Alright. As long as Heroes go, this lower their draft pick is and AR is going after this year. Pretty much, yeah. No way the Steelers, they are dirty dirts. Okay, here's my argument. They are another great dessert that is nothing as consistent as cookies and nothing else. You can eat as many as cookies. That's true. And if you get some, like, good milk, you know, you got some good milk with them, it just kind of goes hand in hand, you know? So, works out pretty well. All right, starting off the second quarter here as we get the situation popping here. It's going to be a fumble. Fumble by C.J. Stroud, recovered by the Texans. And that's going to be an incomplete pass in the end, but considered a fumble for a second by C.J. Stroud. So, almost a humongous play potentially by the Steelers here, as they had an opportunity to actually do something here with this. So, could have been really big by the Steelers. And it's going to be a first down to Christian Kirk on 3rd and 2. First down Steelers. How are the refs this game? Other than the pass interference call, they've been pretty good, actually. Pretty good outside of the pass interference call. Pass interference call was kind of, I guess it is what it is. We got 10 gifted members from I Am Jones. And the people who received their memberships today was John, who has become a member today. Shout out to John for receiving a membership. Artistic Web received a membership. Mark Cole. Eric. No, actually, I think that was, it's Eric. Phoenix something. Gibbabread. Jeff Fowles. Toolman. Think Ones. Josh. All received members today. So, shout out to you guys. Keep in mind, if you did receive membership today, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. As always, again, I Am Jones in the chat. If you receive membership today, you can use your brand new emotes. Every member gets, I think it's a total of 5 or 6 different emotes that they can use in the stream whenever you want. So, add emotes. As we get more members, we can add more emotes. So, shout out to, again, thank you so much for the gifted members. As we are able to, use custom emotes. I'm going to be adding to the custom emotes as well, so helps out a lot. It's 5 a.m. here, so good morning. Hey. Well, you can become a member today, Dundo, for $4.99 a month. Down below in the join button. Anyone, if you want to become a member, you can. But shout out to the gifted membership. Thank you so much, I Am Jones. I appreciate you so much. Wish I was with the Saudis, yes. Back-to-back great streams, man. Zach last stream, and then we got I Am Jones this stream, man. Just absolute legends. Dark Fireway. He's in Saudi Arabia. He went to Saudi Arabia. Gotta go home tomorrow. It is unfortunately awful. I'm sorry for that. I know you're having a fantastic time. 3rd and 3 after a 1-yard run up the middle for Woody Marks here. It's not being a poor sport literally benefit the 3 calls that got them to win. Wait, who is Sean fighting with? Dark Fire, blah, 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 blah. First down, Texans. And that's going to be Dalton Schultz. Catch up the middle for 6 yards. Big play right there by Dalton Schultz. My favorite Bengals creator, which is why I did it and help you channel the best I can. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I Am Jones. I'm going to go ahead and mod you actually for that. Because I appreciate you. Hold up. Let me do that. Yeah, I'm going to make you mod. Add moderator, standard moderator. There we go. All right, there you go. You are now a moderator. I appreciate you, man. Helps out. It does help out the channel immensely. You and Zach, absolute legends for live streaming this stream. Helps out this channel a lot. It lets me be able to do this and get better equipment for the channel, so I appreciate it. 9-yard run up the middle for Nick Chubb. Brings up 2nd down and 1 here. Sean Bengals got reffed up in the Super Bowl. We actually did. 100%. Everybody knows that. Everyone in the chat is a mod. That's not true. Wait, that might be true. Me as well. That might be true. Wait, hold up. No, nope. Dave took over is not a mod. Gibberish is not a mod. There are some people who aren't mods. There are some people who are mods. And Nick Chubb up the middle for 6 more yards. It's going to be a first down for the Texans. Texans actually getting this offense going a little bit at least. At this pace, we might get some actual points before halftime. The blue is pretty. Yeah. So as you're a member on the channel, you get like different color badges as the months go on. So like for example, if you're a member a long time, you get another color badge and so on and so on. So second and 4 after a 6-yard run again by Nick Chubb. Next on the list is a wife. Pittsburgh can't stop the run. That is true, yeah. Done no, I would never ever tell someone to ever do that awful thing. Please don't say that again. Woody Marks 20-yard run up the middle. Brings a first down and 10 now at the 13-yard line. Well, Steelers having an issue stopping the run at this point. Got my balloons and confetti ready for the Steelers funeral. Don't say that. That is an awful thing, as we are very much, pro Steelers in this video. Live stream today. Thanks to Zach, we gotta keep the energy popping here. Oh, man. I love you, Zach. Absolute legend. Save. I hate Pittsburgh so much. Hey, don't say that. That's very negative. Don't know. Trust me. I know how it feels. Just have the runs. Ew. Hey, you and Dreamy, you guys made up. So, I don't think you know how it feels now because, you're on the good side. Woo woo. And 8-yard run up the middle for Woody Marks yet again. Ooh, man. Woody Marks getting the job done today. Although I will say, I don't think C.J. Stroud's going to do anything crazy today. Seems like so far C.J. Stroud's not going to be that guy. Can you increase the mic? I can't hear you. I literally cannot increase my mic now. Wait, much better now? I didn't increase it. I didn't do anything. I didn't increase it at all. I didn't do anything. The run defense can't stop crap. They apparently cannot, no. That was poor timing. I was a root in regard to you rooting for Steelers, not the injury. Yeah, that was interesting there. 10 gifted members from I Am Jones. 10 more gifted members here. And we got Gary Steely as a member. We got Mush as a member. Dom Maz. Jeff. Raven 6449-4. It's funny. Stuntman. Joe the Goat Burrow. And we got a Buster Big Cat. Stronger in the chat has become a member now. Turn up your volume. I can hear him just fine. Yeah, I was about to say more members. And then we got Landon, who became a member of this, and we got 2 months for Darkfire. Appreciate you, Darkfire. But yes, we got more members in the chat. Thank you so much to I Am Jones yet again for the membership donations. Absolute legend, man. Absolute freaking legend. Thank you so much. How was I? Done no, you're very unlucky, I guess. You just happen to be very unlucky, I guess. But there is also a lot of people in this channel. Touchdown, Texans! And Texans put up 7 on the board as Woody Marks was injured during that play. But touchdown, Texans. And that's going to move it down the chain. It's just all randoms. Yeah, that's how it works. It's literally just all random people who, anyone on the channel can get one, pretty much. Anyone on the channel can get one. Touchdown, C.J. Stroud passed to Christian Kirk. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, I Am Jones. But, yeah, Christian Kirk touchdown. So 7-0 Texans. Let's go Texans. Hey, and Bus, who just became a brand new member to the channel. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. As you were just gifted a membership. How do you send 10 members on iOS? Let me see. I don't know if you can do it on iOS. I think you have to do it on you have to go to Safari, or you have to go to Chrome on your phone, and I think you have to do it that way. I believe. I don't think you can send them. Yeah, I think you have to do it like that. I don't think you can send it on iOS. Let me see. Oh no, you can. So if you're on the YouTube app, you go to the money icon in the right hand corner. You go to memberships. Oh no, you can't. Can you not gift them on iOS? You might not be able to gift them on iOS. iPhones are stupid when it comes to this stuff. Yeah, I think you would have to go to desktop to do it. Sadly, that's stupid, man. I wish you could do it on iOS. Yeah, you can send a super chat. You can unlock membership only perks, but I think you have to be on computer, or you have to go to the Safari app on your phone or Google Chrome, log in, request desktop only, and then do it like that. Touchdown Texans. Yep, touchdown Texans. What happened to Joe Mixon? He hurt himself. He got really badly hurt early in the season. I think something was an ankle or something. I believe it was something with his ankle. So 7-3 Texans, starting this game off with some actual points, man. I'm happy we got some actual points. I have a laptop too, but I feel lazy to get out. Y'all good. I don't blame you. Here we go though. Let's see what the Steelers do to respond to that. Listen, I feel like we have more points than last night, and not technically yet, but it feels like this has been more points than last night. So if that's the case, I'm pretty happy, man. As long as we get points, I'm happy. Right? If we can get actual points, I'm all good. I wish the Bengals fan could control the front office. Oh man, I wish so bad too. That would be amazing. Could actually fix so much crap. We would just have Joe Goodberry be our freaking guy that would fix the front office. We would somehow make Joe Goodberry our freaking DC and our front office officials. Oh man, that would be hilarious. Time for Mr. Rogers to get sacked. We'll see. We'll see how this ends up shaking out. Steelers getting a nice return here to the 40-yard line. So a nice return here by the Pittsburgh Steelers, as they are now going to already have a good start to this drive. We'll see how much that helps them out in the end, though. And that's going to be a 24-yard return. Darkfire, Sean and Dunno should go on an AFC North podcast. I think Dunno is banned from doing those though. I think Dunno legally got banned. He's not allowed to do that, I don't think anymore. Not after the incident. Dunno used to be able to do that, but then the incident happened and I don't think he's allowed to anymore. Pass is going to be caught for 0 yards by John U. Smith. Yeah, not after the incident, Dunno. Before the incident, I think Dunno could have done it. 2nd and 10. Can't send you a donation. Come in Saudi, and I don't have Saudi device. Oh, you all good, bro. I appreciate even the thought of it, man. I appreciate it. 4L. 2nd down and 10 now, the 38-yard line for Pittsburgh. 7:44 to go in the first half. We legally cannot talk about what he did. Not after what happened. So it's going to be incomplete pass by Rodgers, and that's going to be intentional grounding. Didn't you say you added me? Yes, you are a mod. I am Jones. You are now a mod on the channel. That's why you have a little wrench icon next to your name, which means you're a mod. Appreciate you. 3rd down and 10. It's going to go ahead and be intentional grounding, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 now. So wait, they got intentional grounding, but they didn't lose any yards? Now I feel like that's kind of weird. Fan next year, he might be a Ravens fan. After the incident, I kind of always thought he might be a Ravens fan, especially after the incident. I could make a wild guess what he did. No, you can't. No, you can't. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 10, man, and it's gonna be a 11 yard. Okay, so they lost 11 yards. Okay, they lost 11 yards. So Kenneth Gainwell catches the ball for 11 yards, brings up 4th down and 10. So 4th down and 10 here. So far, very interesting game. It's better than I expected. Well, yeah, a long time ago, sadly. We don't speak of those dark days. But anyway, better than I expected so far this game. I'll say it like that. And they're going to punt the ball to the 19-yard line. So, interesting. Old man Rodgers is pissed. Of course he's pissed. Because, bro, the thing about Rodgers is when everything goes down and things aren't working, Rodgers is like the first person to point fingers. So that's the problem. And it's always been the problem with Aaron Rodgers. It's like when things go to crap, he's the first person to point fingers and not take the blame. So we'll see how this all works out for Raji here. But so far, not looking too sexy. I'll say that. I'll tell you that. Not looking too sexy. Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that one, actually. But I also feel like the Texans are not, made for comebacks either. So it's like, it's one of those things where I think the Steelers will get going because they are well coached, right? And I think they're going to be able to get their offense going in some way. Rodgers is a big baby. I agree with you on that one. We might not actually get into the Texan red zone again in this game. I think you will. Yeah, but I've learned this year throughout finger pointing. He actually right. There is a lot of times where he is right, but it's just you just don't do it. You just don't point the fingers. And he is right. There was a lot of times he's right. But it's just that's just not what your quarterback does. You want your quarterback to be better than that. But hey, if you get results, that makes up for all that. Results will always make up for anything someone does. Not even watching the game. I know this is Arthur Smith doing dog crap. P. Ryan's nickname should be Bread Ryan. Oh, that's kind of funny, actually. I'm still mad at John for not putting Mike Brown in the hospital when he had a chance. Well, if he put him in the hospital, he would have been in jail, and he wouldn't be here today with us. So, you got to look at the positives. One thing Pittsburgh is got going for them is Tomlin. Yeah, Tomlin's amazing, man. I love Tomlin. Tomlin's a great coach. He can't help it. Pretty sure he is. I don't know. I don't know about that. I know he takes adioscoa, whatever it's called, but I don't know if he's autistic. He might be. He's definitely. I think he I don't know. I was gonna say he. I know he likes to keep to himself. He likes to be by himself, and those are traits of someone who's autistic. Like you want to be by yourself. You don't want to be around others. You just kind of want to keep to yourself. Kind of stuff like that. Ravens fans keep Mike Tomlin forever. I don't think Mike Tomlin's bad. Woody Marks has returned to the game and got a 4-yard run up the middle. 2nd down and 6 now, 23-yard line. I told him to kiss my butt, Haley. Darkfire, lock in. Lock in. You got catfish? Darkfire. Bro, come on, man. You can't get catfish in a whole entire another country, bro. That's like That's like done no after the incident happened. You know, like it just happened, bro. Genius level processing out. It all adds up. Yeah. Hey. We'll see. Anyway, it's going to go ahead and be a fumble. Fumble recovered by Pittsburgh. And CJ Stroud fumbles the ball. TJ Watt is going to be on that fumble, recovered by Pittsburgh at the 21-yard line of the Houston Texans. Great play right there by TJ Watt getting that fumble. Wins for asking. The Steelers want high-end Steelers talent. Wow. Fumble recovered by TJ Watt at the 21-yard line. See, this is the issue. Send you a few pictures today, Ron. Oh, I did not see, actually, John. Hold up, John. I'm going to check that. I know you sent me some pictures last night. I did see the pictures last night. I don't know if I got pictures. Are you talking about the ones last night? Because I don't know if I don't think I've gotten pictures from you today. I did get the ones last night, though. 2nd and 12 after a loss of 2 by Kenneth Gainwell. So, hey. The pictures last night, though, were absolutely awesome. And it's going to be a pass out of the backfield, loss of 2 by Kenneth Gainwell. So, Kenneth Gainwell moving backwards on the play in this game right now. All right, not looking too good. News article. Haley, I was joking. Wait, what? News article? Wait, we're talking about news article. There's a news article? High-end Steelers talent. Yeah, okay, whatever. All right, 3rd and 14. Come on, 3rd and 14, baby. 3rd and 14. This is, plays taking a while, so could be an incomplete pass, because that seems like a thing that's been happening recently. Bajati doesn't want hardball. He specifically fired him. Yeah. And it's going to be a 12-yard catch by Kenneth Gainwell out of the backfield. And that will be 4th and 2 now at Houston's 13-yard line. So they might go for this, which, if they don't get it, would mean they got no points off of a decent drive. Off a turnover. So if they go for it and they don't get it, it would be 0 points off an actual turnover. But they could also kick a field goal with Boswell and just guarantee themselves points. They go for it, and they get a first down. Steelers, Adam Thielen, 4-yard catch. I got a Thielen. Ooh. I got a Thielen, man. I got a Thielen. They did not take their points, and it paid off big time for them not taking their points. So it actually worked out pretty well for them not taking their points. Tom is in the chat. Sean and Doc Farrer, who wins? I got to take Sean because that's my brother, bro. 2nd and goal now at the 8 after a 1-yard run by Jalen Warren. What's up, Tom? How you doing? How you doing? All right. Texans defense is heating up. We'll see. Wait, who gets the ball at half? I'll be honest with you, I kind of forgot. Let me check. The Texans get ball at the half. Incomplete pass by Aaron Rodgers here brings up 4th and goal. 3rd and goal, sorry. 3rd and goal here, but yeah, I kind of forgot about the. It was Texans get the ball at the halftime. I don't know, bro. Sean got that strength to him, bro. Should try and recruit Shrek because we need more defensive lineman. I mean, hey, you're not wrong. You are not wrong at all. All right, 3rd and goal here. And there's also a penalty for Zach Frazier for a legal man down the field. 3rd and goal at the 8-yard line here. It's going to be a Bills. Nah, she'll never be a Bills fan. She hates the Bills. 3rd and goal at the 8-yard line here. Do you really want to get blocked by Dreamy again? Honestly. For real. Stroud's got it. Gonna chill. He's choking right now. Low key. But that's what he's been doing all year. He chokes all year, but then the thing is, the defense bails him out. So, kind of just how it works. And Rodgers is sacked on 3rd and goal by Will Anderson Jr. So that's going to be 4th and goal now at the 17. So, sacked on 3rd and goal. So now it's going to be 4th and goal. See how this works out. They're going to take a field goal here and make it 6-7. So far, working. They're working. They're doing something. At least. Oh. At least points are being put up. Like I said, I just want points at this point. That's all I want. Cook, low-key the best tackler in the league. I don't know who Dylan Cook is, I'll be honest with you. That guy, I don't know. Ryan, are you for Pittsburgh tonight? I sadly am rooting for Pittsburgh tonight because Zach gave me a $200 dono to root for Pittsburgh. So sadly, I am rooting for Pittsburgh because of that. $5 dono from I Am Jones. So Tom Grassi would say, the Strouds are feasting. That is true. The Strouds are feasting. Thank you so much for the $5 dono, I Am Jones. I appreciate you. I don't want points. No Steelers points. Haley low-key is an op. Is it better than the New England Chargers game? Yes, this game is better than the Patriots game last night. 100%. It's better. And for anyone who is curious, I'm going to go ahead and do this again here. Last night, we had one of the biggest donos we've had in quite some time on the channel. And that was from Zach here. I'm going to play his dono again from last night. $200 dono for me to root for the Steelers today. So I have to root for the Steelers today. Got a $200 dono for it, and I appreciate Zach a lot. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We also got a 2-minute warning, too. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Huff time in the city. Last time I'm sending any money because I'm not going bankrupt. Oh, I appreciate every donation and the memberships, man. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, I Am Jones. But yes, only donate money you're willing to part ways with. Because I do appreciate you so much. Oh, man. Riz Darkfire. Haley, what are you doing? All right, 7-6. Boswell's kick is good. So it's going to be 7-6 here. Oh, man, this game so far. Messing with you. I know Bills fans are terrible. Yeah. Oh, okay. At least we got 13 points. Last night, the Chargers only got 3. So I can at least be happy that we got more than 3. Got actually more than 3 points is like the biggest W of all time. All right. Ooh. Baby. 18 years old and I'm taking advantage of it. Hey, Bro, you got a great life ahead of you, man. You got plenty of years. 18 years old, you are a young Thundercat, my man. Shout out to you, brother. You know, I'm not unk stat. I don't like to think I'm unk status yet, but I'm definitely up there in age now. I'm 29, so I'm up there in age, bro, but I'm not unk status yet, I don't think. I think we're still considered pre-unk status. I'm not Shannon Sharp out here, like 65 years old. But we do got my man John in the chat, who did turn 69 today. Nice. But I think we're Gucci for right now, at least. All right. 19. Hey, nice. All right. Texans at their own 20-yard line. How long does Stroud fumbles again? I would not be shocked if it's not long. I'm not unk. Bro, 29 is not unk, okay? Like, you have to be like 30-something to be unk. I'm not going to be gaslit by this, bro. You guys are gaslighting me, okay? I'm not unk at 29 years old, bro. That's not unk. Love messing with my girlfriend that I am unk status. She gets so offended. There's nothing wrong with being unk, but I'm not unk, okay? There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm not unk, Dunno is already sleeping. That would not shock me, to be honest, if Dunno is already sleeping. All right, 2nd down and 6. Stroud fumbles again. I'll bench him for Davis Mills. Bro, Davis Mills low-key was like fire when he came in. People don't understand, man. Davis Mills was like a whole entire vibe, bro. 5-yard catch by Christian Kirk. It's coming up 3rd down and 1 now at the 29-yard line. Ryan, you're more like a grandpa, and I'm the unk status. Darkfire, you're not unk, bro. Stop it. You're 24. You're not unk. Who knows? Who knows on that one? 30-something. You're not unk unless there's like at least 5 in front of your age. Hey, yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not unk. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, I'm not unk. People just want to gaslight me into saying I'm unk. Bro, I'm funk. Funky. Funky fresh. Yeah. 1st down, Texans. And that's going to be a 1st down pass here. Actually, no, not. Yeah, Cade Stover. 4-yard run up the middle for tight end Cade Stover. 41 seconds ago before halftime. So thankfully for that. Oh, you started the unk thing. I knew somebody started the unk thing. Somebody started calling me unk in the chat. And it's going to be a pass to Cade Stover for 5 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 5 at the 38-yard line. Trying to get into field goal range here before halftime. See how this works out. Why would anyone give you a cookie? I don't know. Apparently Dreamy was making cookies and she was like giving them out to everybody. Sean, we're like the same age. Stop it. We're literally like the same age, Sean. Don't even start with me, bro. Like 4 months older than you, Sean. Don't even start with me with that freaking unk status. You called me uncle on my birthday. Ah! Why? That's slander. That's absolute slander, Dreamy. Sweet, my Taco Bell is here. Yes, I'm stress eating. I felt you on that one. I do that all the time. Stress eating is low-key the best. It's always the best to stress eat. 2nd and 5 here. One timeout left for the Steelers. You're 8 months older. Am I 8 months older? I am 8 months older. Sean, why do you point that out, bro? Why you gotta point that out, man? I'm 8 months older than Sean. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm like 8 months older than Sean. You know what's funny, too? Because, like, me and Sean, like, the day, our birthdays day-wise is almost exactly the same day. It's just we're different months. So, like, we're, like, the same day. He's the 18th, I'm the 19th. But we're, like, 8 months apart, which is crazy to say, to be honest. Because, like, we're so similar when it comes to birthday days. Just different months. 8 months apart. I thought it was, I don't know why I thought it was 4, bro. I'm telling you, that Chargers game last night, it messed up my brain. 3 points from the Chargers seemed like 50 points. When you get Taco Bell, if you know because Taco Bell means. Oh, okay. First off. But you're going to still be my same age in like, what? Like 5 months, dude. So like, whatever. I want to hear the slander. I am just hearing nonstop slander in this live stream right now. There you go. Alright. What are we taking so long in this play? 2nd and 5 here. 38-yard line. Feel like this play is taking way too long for no reason. My birthday's in March. Nice. Incomplete pass intended for Noel. Bro, any cookie I got, I don't discriminate. There you go. They're down in 5. I don't know how I was discriminating with cookies, but apparently that's a thing. They're down in 5, baby. They're down in 5. Trying to get some field goal before halftime. Do you know what I mean by that? Oh, don't. Haley, whatever you mean, just stop. Whatever you mean, just stop. That's all I gotta say. I feel like that this is not a positive angle here. Alright. I have a iron stomach. Nice. That's Zach for you, bro. MVP Zach over here. Alright. 3rd down and 5, man. Can we just go to halftime? What are we doing? I feel like we're taking a lot longer than we need to for this, like, final ending of this first half. Haley, I don't know what you mean, and I don't think I want to know what you mean, but whatever you mean, honey. You mean something. First down, pass to Christian Kirk for 7 yards on 3rd and 5. So they use their last time out here, and they get the ball to the 45-yard line. So they're slowly moving the ball down the field, but not really much time to work with. So I'm not really sure what they're going to do here. A serious question, why is Christian Kirk cooking us? I'll be honest with you, because I think the Jaguars got rid of him, and I think that just caused him to do good. I don't know, to be honest. That's a good question. Of all people, Christian Kirk is the guy. First down and 10 at the 45-yard line. Dreamy, we're not getting into this conversation. Incomplete pass intended for Nico Collins. 2nd and 10. This is a perfect time for a commercial break. This live stream is being sponsored by Zach. You like the Steelers? No? I don't care. You're gonna have to like them. Sponsored by Zach. Thank you. That was a sponsored ad read. Another incomplete pass intended for Woody Marks. That rhymes. Kirk is cooking the Steelers. Stroud choked. Oof. We'll see. We'll see how this turns out. So far, this before halftime has been the longest stretch of a game I've ever seen. This might have been like 17 million years. Okay, Haley, calm down. Oh, just let's relax on the euphemisms, whatever it's called. Euphemisms? Euphemisms. Pretty sure it's euphemisms. Bro, we don't know how to tackle. What are you talking about? Are you gonna bring up tackling, bro? 5-yard catch by Dalton Schultz, and that's gonna take us to halftime. The Packers were the Bengals yesterday. Literally, what? Now that I thought, yeah. Tell me, done. No, I'm not done. No, Darkfire. What she means, you don't need to know, bro. It's nothing. She's being a very bad person. I may have a little I can't read. I can't read, bro. It's over. It's over, brother. It's over. I may be a little drunk, but love you, LOL. Hey man, Zach, you know you sponsored the stream, brother, so I had to put the plug out there. Oh man. Felt that. Sometimes in life, it's better not to know than to know. I will say, first half was more exciting than I thought it was gonna be. If that makes sense. Like, I feel like that first half was so much better than I thought it was gonna be. Like, I didn't have high expectations in that first half, so I guess it wasn't really like that much I was thinking was gonna happen. But it did work out in the end. All it is, who I like dating, nothing bad. I know, Haley, I know. But bro was gonna ask way too many questions, Haley, so it's not. I know, but like it was gonna have too many questions happen. It was gonna start too many questions in the chat. That's the whole point. And then someone was gonna say something racist. I just know it in my heart of heart. It was gonna be done. No. And then it was gonna start this whole: we need to ban this person. We need to not ban this person. I was trying to get ahead of it. There's nothing wrong with what you said, but like it was just gonna start so much for no reason. But we're good. We're good. We're just not gonna talk about it. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, my bad. Wait, what did I leave? Felt that. All who are dating nothing bad, being sus. And yes, I said that in 2026. Dog Herkies. Fair enough. Nah, it would have been Sean. Nah, I don't think it would have been Sean. Ryan must have been too many pics. Email address can see. Says wrong addresses. Must have been too many pics. My email. Okay, I'll check. I think the only email I got from you, John, was last night. You sent me 3 pictures last night, I think. Yeah. Is Haley drunk? She better not be. Yeah, January 11th, you sent me 3 pictures, which I think was yesterday at 6 o'clock. You sent me 2 pictures, actually. You are a young man. I am a young man. Still young. Still young. No unk status. No unk status. Harbaugh is meeting with the Giants. I think. Yeah, I did see something about him meeting with the Giants soon, so that's not surprising. Send some Bengals picks. Send some Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, so far so clean, man. So far, it's a good day. 7-6 at halftime. Sad part is this final score might be 9-7. Like the Steelers might win this game 9-7. Honestly, bro, everyone's sliding in those DMs. Apparently, that's like the new move, man. All these young Thundercats in the chat sliding in DMs. Like, what is going on here, bro? What am I missing with the sliding in the DMs? Do you pay attention as a Reds fan? Because I pay close. Yes, I do pay attention as a Reds fan, and well, I haven't been up to date as of recently, but I do love the Reds, so I am also gonna start my channel again for the Reds as well. Reds channel's coming back in March. Send me your email again. Okay. I'll just email you back, John. Okay, hang on. All right. All right, John. I emailed you back. Wait, Bengals and me at 20. That was you at 29, bro. You were a young Thundercat, John. I emailed you. I emailed you back, John. I just said this is me. Yeah, the Steelers are gonna win. What do you got to say about that? I watch. Yeah, you were my live stream, Dreamy, and I was trying to explain baseball to you because I'm not like crazy. I don't know every single thing about baseball. It was a fun time, actually. I really liked it. Forget everything I learned. How do you get banned on email? You can literally just ban someone's email. It's just like anything else. You can ban anything. We strengthened our bullpen and we got some bats. We just have not made a splash move yesterday. Yeah. I ain't sending it there. I ain't sending it here. Yeah, that's true. Steelers have been a third quarter team. They definitely are better in the second half. 1,000%. You guys got a lot wilding to do, Ryan and Sean. Unless the referee interference, I mean, but come on, dude. Sean, you know it's going to happen. You know that's going to happen, bro. There's going to be some referee interference, let's be honest. And it's not just because it's the Steelers, it's because it's also because it's a playoff game. Ian, the 1B signing good. Ian, the first baseman signing good. Oh, man, this is... I always thought that, like, the Bengals would be the team that, like, destroys my brain. But somehow, some way, it's actually every other freaking team who plays football. Like, the Bengals actually have a pretty good offense, which makes the whole, like, watching them not really that insufferable. But, yeah. This is a barn burner. It's a pretty bad game so far. Like, just watching it from a football fan point of view. Which, yeah. I check my blood pressure for the excitement. I know, right? 7-6, baby. 7-6. Holy moly. Might get, like, 10-6 at some point. Yeah, this is absolutely a crap game. Can we get back to talking about all the different type of cookies? No, we're not doing that. We've moved on. We've become better. We're very happy with what we have done, Zach. We cannot talk about that stuff anymore. We're doing so good right now. Oh, gotcha. Snooze fest after snooze fest. It's because Saturday, I'm telling you, Saturday was such a good day. It ruined everything else. Saturday was such a good day, it ruined everything else. We had fun last night. That game last night was awful. What are you talking about, bro? I mean, we did have fun. Because we always have fun in the live stream. But, like, that game was so freaking bad. Oh... Then I got a bloat water. Oh, John said that. Yeah, it was fun last night because we cleared up the craziest thing that ever happened in life. Shroud got fumble rooski. Hey, but we had the craziest thing ever happen in life where Dreamy and unblocked Haley, Sean wasn't on purpose, and John, which is crazy. The three amigos. Which was absolutely insane. All right, Texans starting at their own 25-yard line. First down and 10 for the Texans. In the chat, will you follow me? What is going on here, bro? First down and 10. At the 25-yard line. Girly, I wouldn't do that. Oh, and first play is Higgins catches the ball for 16 yards. Catches the ball for 16 yards on the play. Great play by Higgins right there. And continuing down the line, another first down for the Texans as the Texans are about to get another big play here down to the 44-yard line. And that's going to be, yes, Woody Mark, 14-yard run to the 45-yard line. Yeah. I mean, Haley, people started making fake accounts like insanely crazy. At one point, someone doxed you. Like, I just wouldn't mess with that kind of stuff anymore right now. I just kind of leave it where it is, Let it fester by itself. At least let it cool off a little bit. Oh, no, they're definitely lurking. That's not a question. They're 1,000% lurking. They're sitting there festering. Higgins catch for 14 more yards. So Higgins starting up the second half as the guy. I never knew the Texans had so many receivers. This is kind of crazy. They have so many receivers, bro. At this point now, they're going down the laundry list of players. All right. Let's see what the Texans have cooked up, because so far the second half is starting off good. I am happy with how the second half has started. It's been actually a really good second half so far. Mills or Stroud? Right now, Stroud is cooking, so we're going to let him cook for a second. We'll get back to that question after this game. Heard Higgins. I missed our Bengals. Yeah. I love T. T is amazing. But, you know, that's how the cookie... Oh, come. What am I saying? Well, I just said that's how the cookie crumbles. It is how the cookie crumbles, though. Is it hot take to say Burrow is the best quarterback in the league? He is. Yeah, he easily is the best quarterback in the league. What? Oh, no, I did not mean to do that. Cam Hayward was injured during the play. Wow. Cam Hayward was injured during the play. Yeah, Burrow is the best. And I'm not even biased. Like, he is literally just the best. One sec, guys. Yeah, he is the best in the league, Sean. Thank you for recognizing that. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, Dirty Hayward got hurt. Why do you want... You do cookies? I don't do cookies. And I feel like that was like... It's like a thing like for like marijuana or marijuana. You know, some people like, you know, you got cookies, you do the devil's lettuce. Something like that. Oh, man. 9-yard run up the middle for Woody Marks. Brings up 2nd down and 1 now at the 22-yard line. See why people also say Josh Allen is good. Josh Allen's a very, very good quarterback. He is a very good quarterback. You might not love him, but he is a very good quarterback. Wait, 2 league. Hold up. But no, Sean, we're not talking about running backs. We're talking about quarterbacks. You put Lamar Jackson in there, Sean. We're talking about quarterbacks, not running backs. Like, if we were talking about running backs, then you're right. But we're talking about quarterback, Sean. So you can't... Lamar Jackson can't be in that thing. I think you, Sean, I think you made a mistake. I don't think you meant to put Lamar in there. We're talking about quarterbacks. 6 more yards for the Texans up the middle. Actually, 4 more yards, excuse me. Woody Marks another 4-yard run. Yeah, we're talking about quarterbacks. So, Patrick could be in there. Josh can be in there. And Lamar. Lamar can't, but Josh can be in there. And Burrow can be in there. Mahomes on the down low. Dalton Schultz, 2-yard catch. I'll take that running back over Burrow, quarterback. Wait, what? Josh Allen. Oh, I would not, Sean. I mean, that's up to you, man. If you want to take a running back over a quarterback, I personally think it's probably better to have a quarterback. Like, I take a quarterback over a running back at quarterback. But the thing is, Lamar doesn't even run anymore, so, like, it kind of defeats the purpose of him being a running back. It's kind of interesting. It used to be like he was so good at running the ball that, like, it made him special, but now he's not even good at running the ball, so. Is the biggest whiner. He does whine a lot, yeah. Josh Allen has an MVP. He does have an MVP. He won MVP over Lamar Jackson. This offense has to respond now. Yeah, Steelers have to do something. They have to do something this next drive. But so far, this is looking ugly. And it's intercepted! Intercepted by the Steelers. So the Texans about to score at the 14-yard line, and it's picked off by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Intercepted. Stroud yet again. Stupid pass. And making mistakes. Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Stroud is trash. And the Steelers got the ball. Oh, man. I think it's, you know what? I think, honestly, it's because the Texans were about to score, and the NFL said, nah, we can't let that happen. And that's why this whole situation is happening. Because the Texans were about to score, and the NFL did not want points. Screw it over the Chiefs playoff game. And that's the entire Bills team. Leads all quarterbacks in 24, yeah. Nah, I disagree with that, Sean. Lamar now will make one amazing play for every 15 to 20 bad plays. Yeah, and then like he'll have like it'll be 4th and 1, and he won't get a first down because he won't be able to run. And that's just how it works. He can't run anymore. He's not the same running back he used to be. Bench shall get Mills in. Burrow would have gotten MVP, but had a... No, it's nothing to do with that. MVP is just a popularity contest. And the sad part is, Joe Burrow is a Bengal, so he's never going to win the popularity contest. It is what it is, you know? There's nothing you can really do about that. You can't force a popularity contest to have a winner. It's just going to be whoever people want it to be. If Joe Burrow was a Kansas City Chief, he'd already have an MVP. He had multiple MVPs. If he was on the Ravens, he had multiple MVPs. If he was on the Ravens, he would have more MVPs than Lamar Jackson would. 1,000%. But he's a Bengal, and if you're a Bengal, you're not going to get it. It's just how the cookie crumbles. Oh, baby. 7-yard run up the middle for Jaylen Warren. Brings up 2nd and 3 now at the 11-yard line. Stroud really was a one-hit wonder. Taco Bell hit the spot. Well, if you're drunk, bro, like, yeah, Taco Bell always going to hit the spot when you're drunk. That's like the ultimate. Jaylen Warren up the middle for 3 more yards, and now it's 1st down and 10 at Pittsburgh 14-yard line. Triple Crown, but Burrow was the one who got him there. Yep, and he didn't win MVP. Why? Because it's a popularity contest, and you can't win a popularity contest when you're the Bengals. It's just how it works. Unless if you're Jamar, since he won Triple Crown and won Rookie of the Year. But he didn't win MVP, though. And we're talking about MVP. Rookie of the Year, offense, defense, I feel like isn't really as much of a popularity contest. Right? I feel like that's less of a popularity contest. But I feel like MVP is always a popularity contest. Lamar is looking Burrow is GQ. I don't know. I feel like he might. Definitely should. Feel like he might. He definitely should. Long overdue. I think eventually he'll get it just because I feel like there'll be enough like outcry or something that he'll get it. Or either that or someone will get hurt. Like Mahomes will get hurt again or something crazy will happen. He'll get it. But it's going to take a very, very crazy event for him to get it. Calvin Austin, pass to the right-hand side for no gain. Brings up 2nd and 15. More like you're not going to win awards when you're 9-8 team. How does MVP, okay? MVP of your team. If you're the only one on your team that can actually do anything, and you're the reason why your team is even 9-8, and if without you your team would be 0-17, how are you not the MVP, Sean? That's literally the definition of being the MVP. Without you, your team would be the worst team in football and be absolutely dog water, then you are the MVP. You are the reason why your team is at least almost a playoff team. Like, you're the reason why your team is one game out of the playoffs. That is the definition of MVP. It's not based on the stats you put up. It's not based on other stupid accomplishments. If you are the reason why your team's in the playoffs, you're the MVP. Or almost in the playoffs. Excuse me. Like, you are literally the MVP. You have done so much that has pushed your team to that point that without you, there's nothing. Who is the most valuable player to their said team? Joe Burrow is the most valuable player to the Bengals. And honestly, I think out of all the teams in the league, he is the most valuable player. Like, for one singular player for one team. Tyler Huntley can win games with the Ravens without Lamar Jackson. Tyler Huntley could be a very successful quarterback. And could literally take Tyler Huntley himself could take the Ravens to probably an 8-9 record by himself. Without Lamar Jackson. What's up, Dennis? How you doing, man? What's up? Like, Lamar literally is not the most important thing possible for the Ravens. Tyler Huntley has proven he can do it by himself. So he's not the MVP of the Ravens. He's not the most valuable player. And another incomplete pass on 2nd and 17 brings up 2nd and 12. Brings up 3rd and 12 at the 27-yard line. Like, I think it's just the MVP award has completely lost all purpose of what the actual award is. The award is supposed to be the most important person, like, realistically speaking, of that season for one said team. Most valuable player. And instead it became, who has the craziest stat line, who did this, who did that. That's all it is. It just ends up being this crazy, stupid stat line popularity contest of, well, who's the best player? Who is the player who we all like and we all think is fun to watch and does the craziest stuff and the craziest plays? Could win with Flacco. Sean, we could win with Flacco? We won one game. What are you talking about? We won one game this year with Flacco. One game. And yes, it was our defense. But Joe Burrow also, when Joe Burrow's on the field, he literally makes that defense better. Joe Burrow makes that defense better by just his presence. We've already seen it many times. He energizes that defense. He makes them feel like they can accomplish anything. He is the heart and soul when it comes to him being on the field with that defense. Not having Joe Burrow destroys that defense even more. Don't get me wrong. That defense was awful. But once Joe Burrow came back, look how much better that defense got. Like, we were talking about, our defense is the worst in the game ever, the worst ever of all time. Then, all of a sudden, bam, our defense now looks so much better when Joe Burrow comes back. You know why? Because they actually want to play now. They actually want to try. They're actually confident. They want to play for Joe. They want to be successful for Joe. Not having Joe out there, you're not going to win with that defense because it is not Joe Burrow. That's why another reason why our defense sucks. Joe comes back, our defense is looking great. Our defense is looking top 5. It's Joe Burrow, man. That's just a fact. Joe Burrow is the most valuable player to any NFL team. Joe Flacco could not win with us. And again, it was our defense. But even then, Dreamy, they were playing good football. They really were playing good football, low-key. Like, they were playing stupidly good football. And our biggest issue was actually our offense the last couple weeks. Last couple weeks of the season, our biggest issue was our offense. Win one game with Flacco. Chiefs without Mahomes 0-3 against the 2-3-14 team averaging 11.3 yards per game. Okay, but wait, what? Like, we had more games without Joe Burrow than the Chiefs had without Patrick Mahomes. Do you want to go down that rabbit hole? We can go down that rabbit hole. I don't know if that rabbit hole is where you want to go down. Because that rabbit hole means, okay, how many times when we lost Joe Burrow, how many games have we lost when we've lost Joe Burrow? We have lost way more games when we did not have Joe Burrow than the Chiefs did with Patrick Mahomes. And also the Chiefs, the thing about the Chiefs also, and same thing with us, honestly, in all reality, but the Chiefs, like, when they lost Patrick Mahomes, bro, they put in, like, a freaking Chick-fil-A worker out there. I don't know who the heck the Chiefs put out there, but when they lost Patrick Mahomes, bro, they put, like, a third grader out there. And also, side note, Sean, what you're not talking about here is you're not talking about the fact they lost Patrick Mahomes, right? They also lost Gardner Minshew. They lost Gardner Minshew and Patrick Mahomes. So the quarterback they had in there was an absolute trash can or us and really had no value at all because that was the third-string quarterback. So they lost literally 2 of their quarterbacks. We had to trade for a quarterback just to win one game. A legal formation penalty on Dalton Schultz after a 2-yard run by Woody Marks. Coaches make a difference too as well, yes. It's the first time I feel comfortable about offensive line. Yeah, I agree with you. By the way, Flacco was traded to the Bengals as the Bengals wouldn't have won any games. Yeah, if Flacco didn't get traded to us, we probably would have went like 4-13, man. We would have lost like 10. We would have lost every game without Joe Burrow. And Derek Harmon gets a sack on CJ Stroud. I wanted Derek Harmon so badly this last draft. Joe Goodberry was the one who got me on him, and bro, would have been no better than 2-15. If Joe Burrow didn't play this whole entire season, we would have been probably 1-16. Like, we would have been worse than the Chiefs if we didn't have Joe Burrow at all this season. And yeah, exactly. The Chiefs would have probably traded for Joe Flacco if they would have had no Patrick Mahomes for the whole year. They probably would have traded for Joe Flacco. 100%. But at the end of the day, they didn't because, you know, we traded for him. Oh, man. Money, man. Stroud fumbled twice. He did. He did the thingy wingy. Yeah. He's not doing good, man. He is not doing good. We all need to be in the Bengals front office and fix this team. Yeah. It's AFC North football, Zach. It's AFC North football. It happens to all of us, not just you guys. It happens to everyone here. We've all been in these type of games in AFC North where we want to pull our hair out of our head and scream into, you know, bloody mercy. Stroud's first year, that was something magical. That was truly something magical. I don't think there's never going to be a situation where you can replicate CJ Stroud's first year and how it felt. It felt like we just witnessed the birth of a brand new, like, top 5 quarterback of all time. And then the rest happened. Fitty for the kitty. Boop. Alright, boys. Hopefully the Steelers do something here. I just want more points in this game. Bengals without Joe would have been 3-14. I disagree. I think we would have been 1. I think we would have been 1. If we didn't have Joe Burrow the first week versus Cleveland, we would have lost that game. If that's the case, we might have went 0-17 without Burrow, actually. Jake Browning was not going to win a game. If we didn't trade for a quarterback, Jake Browning was not going to win a game. Not even a chance in bloody heck. Like, if it wasn't for us trading for a quarterback. Now, he did win Jacksonville's game, but the only reason we won that one was because I think Joe went down, and it was like that, all that momentum for Jake Browning to get the job done. But if it wasn't for freaking Jake Brown, if it wasn't for Joe Burrow, if he got hurt, let's say, before the season started, oh, it was over. We were 0-17. Our defense was not good enough. Our offensive line was not good enough. And especially in the very beginning of the season, it would have been GG, bro. If we would have started off 0-2, GG. Last year, Jaden Daniels was pretty close to Stroud's rookie season. He was so good last season. He really was. And humongous play right there. That one is to Adam Thielen for 21 yards down the field. Hot take if the Browns give Sanders weapons, he can be even better. They might be a dark horse. Yeah, I mean, if Sanders works out, they could be a very successful team. They just need to get that situation wrong. The situation figured out. I bet the Steelers are running the middle. Yeah, I know. Instead, they actually throw it 21 yards down the field. What happened to Jake? Jake Browning? He's a free agent this offseason, and we haven't re-signed him, so potentially he might just leave us and go somewhere else, or he might just ride off into the sunset. I think, in all honesty, for Jake Browning, he's just going to forever be our backup squad quarterback, and that's pretty much all he'll be. It's just a backup squad quarterback. Practice squad, not backup squad. Practice squad quarterback, and then that's all he'll ever be. Just a practice squad guy. And then one day he'll retire, and we won't even know about it, and we'll just, read about it and be like, wow, Jake Browning retired. And then no one's going to remember him, and everyone's going to be like, oh, yeah, well, he was actually pretty decent for a couple games, and we're all going to talk very fondly about him, not remembering that watching him play was literally like freaking pulling teeth out of your head. And bring back Jake. They better not bring back Jake. I don't think they will. If Joe Flacco comes back, I don't think they bring back Jake. I mean, again, they're bringing back for the practice squad, but I'm talking about bringing back on the active roster. I don't think they're bringing back on the active roster. Flacco resigning. He will resign, I think. Unless there's another team that desperately wants him and is like, hey, we want you, I think he'll come back and he'll play for us. I think, honestly, Joe Flacco he's never in his career has had actual wide receivers to throw to. And now having Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, he looked like a kid in a candy store, man. He looked like a little kid in a candy store. And Pittsburgh, Aaron Rodgers gets sacked. And it's going to be a fumble recovered by Pittsburgh. So 4th and 25, and they're going to have to punt the ball as the Texans defense gets a sack on the play. And that's going to be a punt. Yeah. He likes the natty, and I think he also likes having receivers to throw the ball to. You know? That's what I'm saying. See, this is my issue. Now my son is traumatized. See? This is why I didn't want to talk about the cookies. Now my son's going to have nightmares because of you, Haley. Come on now. It's not even your fault. My son's going to have more nightmares than ever. Oh, man, this game so far. You know, I said going into last night's game, after last night's game, I said to myself, I'm like, you know what? Can't get worse than that. Can't get worse than last night. I was wrong. I thought last night couldn't get worse. I was wrong. It got worse. Yeah, Darkfire is my adopted stepson. It's a long, long story. But yeah. My stepdad is Sean. Sean's my brother. And yeah, Darkfire is my adopted stepson. Butterscotch is John's grandson. Love watching Rodgers dumb butt get sacked. Oh man. This game is 7-6. This is top peak football. Apparently. Allegedly, Haley, allegedly. Texans are going to run the ball, I guarantee you, the rest of this game and try to run like a 7-minute drive. Just don't look into how the family dynamics work here. Just don't, it's always better to not look into these things, Because, they might change over the years. And, yeah. Okay, Haley is my daughter and Dreamy is my niece. Random question, but you play games at all? Yes, I have 2 gaming channels. I have That My Gamer 1 and That My Gamer 2. So, yes, I do. I play games, yes. I have Ryan Tim Tech, which is my tech channel, Ryan Tim Tech. We got That My Gamer 1, which is just Madden Ultimate Team content. We have That My Gamer 2, which is Madden mods, like I mod Madden, I do franchise videos, stuff like that. And then we have Ryan this channel right here. And then I have a Reds channel called First Stop Reds. And Nico Collins was injured. Incomplete pass to Nico Collins, and he got injured on the play. Good to see they're still throwing the ball, though. I'm actually kind of surprised that CJ Stroud has not run the ball one time this game so far. With how bad the Steelers' run defense is, you would think they would have ran the ball at least one time. Second and 10. You know, I will say, I feel like this game did go by quickly, which I appreciate. Fun to be in a wheelchair. I mean, at this point, maybe. I like Madden, MLB The Show, NBA 2K, modded, Minecraft, and modded. Hey. And Stroud fumbles the ball and is recovered by Houston. Fumbled the ball and is recovered by Houston. Crazy things are happening in this game. Alright, 3rd and 15. We're almost at the end of the third quarter. Like I said, I feel like this game is going by fast somehow, some way. Wow! Christian Kirk, 49-yard catch. And the Steelers' defense just absolutely crumbled. The Steelers' defense just fell apart. To end off the third quarter, we just had our biggest play in a very long time. Kind of crazy, to be honest. Yeah, Christian Kirk is doing really great things right now. All right. So far, so good. For the Texans, that is. Not really the Steelers. All I read was I would blow, and I'm just like, I'm not. Okay, no, she said Madden. She said Madden. I don't think you would blow me out in Madden because I would really. I'm actually pretty good at Madden. I'm actually pretty good at Madden. I swear on everything, if the Texans turn this ball over here, I'm going to scream my head off. If they go all the way down here just to turn it over, I'm going to absolutely scream my head off. I think I need therapy too, Darkfire. You're not alone. I think I need therapy too. Ranked game, I beat anyone in the chat, I promise you. Anyone but me. Probably. I would literally destroy you with PA crossers within a millisecond, Haley. I'd literally have you looking like the Bengals defense out there. It would be pretty bad. It would be pretty bad. Oh man. No, I think he's just on vacation, John. I don't think he's stationed. Hang on, I gotta look up that term now. What do you play on? What do I play on? Haley, I've been playing Madden for 27 years. I played Madden professionally for over 12 to 15 years. I wouldn't even mess with it. Like, nah. You don't want this smoke. You don't want this smoke. You can get nano blitz within milliseconds, Haley. I got the jukes like Jagger. What was I doing? Is HPO's journey to take on foot and take religious. Found okay, I gotcha. There we go. Now Haley needs to pay for my therapy. Going 17-0 franchise, not a flex. Yes, he is Muslim, yes. Ryan has beaten me over the years. It's considered an upset if I ever win against him. Yeah, I've been making videos on Madden literally since a lot of people have been in diapers. I started making videos on Madden back in 2007, which is 19 years ago. I was making Madden videos about playing Madden and doing stuff in Madden. So, like, I don't know. I don't know if you want this smoke. You know what I'm saying? You want this smoke? I don't know about that. I get you a halfback Will Haley. You be looking full out there. Halfback wheel be my play though. That's be my play. My extreme dirt racing account. Let me see. Well, mod can't help. I have to do it myself. And I thought I couldn't find you last time. Let me see. I'll try to find you. Community. Wait, what do I go to? I think I go to settings, channel, community moderators, user management, I think. No, that's that one. Hold up. I'm gonna find where you are. Let's see if you're banned. Bro, my brain is so cooked for this game. Alright. Okay, so that's that. Channel guidelines. Channel. How do I see where people are banned? It used to be so easy. It used to be like one little category you would go through. And it would tell you like, this guy got banned here. This is why he got banned. And now it's like, We don't know what's going on. Alright, content detection. No, that's not it. I feel like it used to be right here. What the heck? It used to be under community moderation. Alright, it used to be under this thingy. Oh, here it is. Alright, what's your name? What did you say your name was? You said your name. You don't play online ranked. You probably play franchise and MUT. Are you talking about that guy? I play anything. I played everything over the years. Haven't played online, but it's so laggy. Beat with the Dolphins respectfully. Haley, I'd send you to therapy. I'd 1000% send you to therapy. If I played you, Haley, you'd be going to therapy. Let me see. Alright, let me do that. Now I gotta find your name. Where are you at? Now that's if you are even on this list. Stream. Hold up. I'm looking for your name. If I type in like Curtis or something. See now. Okay, so what's your do you know what your at handle is? I know you said extreme dirt racing. Do you know what your at handle is? Like your at handle here is RD Racing or whatever 15. What's your at handle? Or do you have like a actually wait, hold up, never mind. I might have just did something. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. I might be able to get you. Hang on. Let me see. What's your name? X Extreme. Okay. Racing account. Let me see. No. What the heck? Oh, I'm an idiot. That's on this one. Okay. Extreme. You're not popping up on my list of people who got banned. Unless you have like a different name. Maybe like, are you Big Mike? Apparently Big Mike got banned. I don't know who Big Mike is. But I didn't want to drop the soap, so I banned him. My aunt is... Oh, nice. You can see all the time record and had to have ranked. I play PS5, so I don't do all that crazy Xbox stuff. I know the kids nowadays, they play the Xbox and they have their pants around the ankles and they do all that other stuff. I don't know. Alright. Bro is the most broken player in Madden. He does not miss. Kenneth Gainwell, negative 2-yard run. With the boy. Yeah, RD Racing in the chat. Tell me if you have like a special name for your account or something. Or like what your at handle is. Because you're not on my ban list. So unless it might be YouTube messing up. It might be YouTube messing up because you're not on my ban list, bro. Touchdown, Texans. Texans have scored a touchdown, guys. We just had our first touchdown of the day since the second quarter. Pick 6, Texans. Madden player, 12 to 15 year, YouTuber for 10 year. Ryan is bringing receipts tonight. Yeah, I have to bring it, you know. Who you got against Xbox? I have nothing against Xbox. I used to play Xbox way back before I used to play PS5. I used to be like crazy on Xbox for the longest time. I'm just absolutely clowning on it for no reason. But yeah, bye Pitt. Yep. That's going to be a fumble for 6 by the Steelers. All right, RD Racing. Ryan is. What's your name? You didn't tell me in the chat. What's your name on the thingy? On the whatever it's called. Or your other account. And make sure you like spell it exactly correctly. So I can get this so I can try to find you. Cause you're not on my list. For extreme racing, whatever, with the X, that's not on my list of banned people. So you might have a different name that you're under, but if that's the case, then we can get that figured out. But Extreme Dirt Racing. Yeah, Extreme Dirt Racing is not banned for me. That's not banned for my account. So yeah, you're literally not banned on my account at least. On my end, you're not banned. And anyone who bans you in a live stream or anything, it would pop up on my ban list. So, do you have like an @ handle? Like if you go to your other YouTube channel, and you click on like you go to your channel, you click on the channel, and you see the little link. Sometimes they'll give you like an @ handle that would say like this is your @ sometimes that will give you something to work with. Or do you have a first? What's your first name? Don't give me your last name. Just give me your first name. And I'll just unban everyone with your first name. Because it might just be putting your first name. If you have a first name on the account or something, don't get the last name now. Gain mail. Yeah, your at least an extreme racing count is not on here. It's a lot of names. I've banned a lot of people, but there's a lot of people who need to get banned. Low key. Like there's at least 30 people with the N-word just in their name in this, and I don't know how YouTube allows it. Pat Firemuth, 18-yard catch. It's all good. I try to type out comments from another account and they don't appear. Okay. I mean, big deal. So I interrupted. Oh, no, you didn't interrupt the stream. You're cool, so I wanted to make sure if I could get you figured out, I will. Because I have no issue with you. So if someone banned you, you know, obviously it was unjust for that because you seem like a cool person. So I have no issue with you. Aaron Rodgers got sacked again. Raji. Discount double check. Okay. Boy. Second and 13. Incomplete pass to DK Metcalf. The Steelers are starting to fall apart. Which I guess shouldn't be too surprising. The Texans defense is just so sticky on the back end with the hellacious pass rush. Yeah. Yeah. Pass rush is crazy work. That is true. Yep. One of those games. This is the end for Rodgers. I wonder if Mike Tomlin will get fired one and done again. Potentially. Starting to fall apart. Yep. Steelers are just, they're done at this point. So, incomplete pass by the Steelers yet again. And man, is this just an absolute travesty. Sponsored by Zach. Sponsored by Zach, my man. Oh, baby. Okay. All right. Steelers gonna Steeler. So they're gonna punt the ball here. Down by 11. Kind of have to. You can't risk going for it and, give them the ball in good situations. So, yeah, he's gonna have to punt the ball and play field position. And if you're the Steelers here, you're going to try to hope that you're going to see a turnover by what's his name? Oh, what's that guy's name? You want to get a turnover by C.J. Stroud, which will give you the ball back. Next year, the Bengals must take over. The Steelers won't even have a quarterback. Other teams will have the first-year coach. Yeah. That is true, yeah. But this year was the year we were supposed to, quote-unquote, take over, right? This was our year. Yeah, the defense needs a turnover. They need to get a turnover in order to win this game. If they can't get a turnover, game's over. They're going to need, honestly, a fumble for 6 themselves. I don't know if that's going to happen. I think it might be GG, bro. But I think for the most part, it's just fine in this situation. I think whoever wins the AFC North would probably lose to this team now. Yeah, anyone who won the AFC North was going to be one and done. That's just a fact. Nobody who won the AFC North was going anywhere. We were all one and done with how this year has gone. This was not the year for the AFC North. It depends, It really depends on how this offseason goes, whether it will be good or bad next year. I hold out hope. Because I have to. Small possibility that things will get changed around and fixed. What would you rate Duke Tobin's press conference on a scale of 1 to 10? I could see where he's coming from. He's part of the Brown family. 1 out of 10. Okay, 1 out of 10. I'm going to go with negative 500. That's how I would rank it. Negative 500. It was honestly the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It made me I went into it thinking it was going to be awful and I was going to be pissed off and upset. And I came out of it 1,000 times more upset and pissed off than I did going into it. Like, it was actually amazing. I didn't think it was possible to make me more mad coming out of that than going into it. And Jaden Higgins, 9-yard catch. All right, first down and 10 for the Texans. You gotta at least give credit for the Brown family for having Duke speak earlier than he usually does. Well, he did say in there, he said the reason why he spoke was because, like, all the, like, backlash and crap, like, people wanted him to speak so badly that he decided to speak. But he did say that, like, if it was up to him, he wouldn't, but he just said, whatever, I'll just speak just to speak. So he didn't want to, but it was kind of just like, hey, you know, we're getting a lot of backlash. Might as well say something. But he didn't really do anything in reality to make me, like, comfortable or feel good. If anything, I just think the whole situation was stupid, and it made the whole situation worse. Which just absolutely destroys any reason for him to do it. Like, he was so much better off not doing it. I feel like everyone would have been so much happier. Alright, 3rd and 4. Texans just trying to run this clock off, baby. Run this clock off and get out of here. They're all strange, Katie. Yeah. They're all special. I say Bills, Pats, Seahawks, Bears. Potentially. And they're going to have a CJ Stroud to Christian Kirk 33-yard catch. CJ Stroud to Christian Kirk 33-yard catch. And that might be all she wrote. I don't know if you're coming back from this, Pittsburgh. Oh, Mike Tomlin might actually get fired after this, low-key. I feel like this low-key might be a situation. Because, like, bro, this is pretty bad. Honestly, picked on the front office, forced to speak. Unfortunately, he has to. I've said it before. I surely do believe that Zach Taylor is just a puppet for the front office. Like, he has to take all the bullets. He has to take all the, you know, crap. And they pretty much just use him as a human shield, so. But it is what it is. Take Tomlin for head coach. I would take Tomlin for head coach any day. I agree with you. Honestly, at this point, I would want Zach Taylor to be the Steelers coach. 100% they can have Zach Taylor. This is probably one of the best drives we have seen in the offseason. In the postseason so far. Like, literally, the Texans are just going. They went right down the field in the Steelers, and they're running so much time off. They're pretty much running off the rest of the game. Like, the Texans legitimately just ran off, like, the whole fourth quarter on this drive. This has been a 5-minute drive so far, and they've just ran off, like, the fourth quarter. And they're just getting first down after first down after first down. which is insane. Like, the Steelers aren't even doing anything at this point. They're just allowing them to get first downs and run the clock off. This is actually amazing. Oh, man. First down and 10 at the 21-yard line. Let's see if this at all shakes out to anything less than what has been going on so far. Nick Chubb, -1 yard run. Like, do the Steelers even use their timeout at this point? They haven't used any timeouts yet, and I feel like they might have just conceded. Given the circumstance, this is kind of sad. The Steelers just simply concede in this game. They're just like, yeah, this is no point. Mike Tomlin got fired, bro. That would be insane. Just with all the other coaches getting fired. And there's a face mask penalty on the Steelers. First and goal at the 8-yard line. The Steelers stop or only allow a 6-yard run. And then they get a face mask penalty, which makes it first and goal at the 8. Bro. To say the Steelers, like, are getting absolutely royally destroyed is an understatement, bro. This is actually insanely crazy. False start on the Texans. I mean, bro, like, this is insanity right now. I feel like I'm watching, like, a joke of it. Like, this is a joke, bro. This Texans drive has been over 6 minutes long. Touchdown, Texans. Cornell, you were right, man. You got it right, bro. That's insanity. They just ran a 6-minute drive and scored a touchdown to put the icing on the cake. That is insanity, bro. They just literally, like, buoyed their way down the field to win that game. Wow. Steelers didn't use any of their timeouts. They just really did not care. Feel like that was like the worst case scenario because of no timeouts, bro. Like, holy moly. I thought this would just be like a 6-3 game, man. Like, dog, you guys didn't even try. I mean, they put up more points than the Chargers did last night. I think that's an accomplishment. I think the AFC North needs therapy, bro. That's what I feel like. I think the AFC North just needs therapy. Oh, yeah, no one's scared of this division, bro. Yeah. Every other coach has fired their head coach, so technically he would be. By default, Zach Taylor would be the best coach because he's the only coach. Dang, bro. All right, Steelers start their own 29-yard line, 3:33 to go, down by 18 points. Now, keep in mind, we did see the Bears come back against the Packers, and 5 minutes to go, then they were down by a lot. The Steelers just fumbled the ball. Texans football. Wait, huh? They muffed the catch, recovered at Pittsburgh's 2-yard line. Kenneth Gainwell, 27-yard run. Okay, never mind. No, there's no way, right? Okay, never mind. It's okay. They got it back. They got it back. Okay. On to next year. I thought for a second they didn't get that back, and I was like, bro, there's no way they fumbled that. Man, incomplete pass again. 3rd down and 10. This is just insane, bro. This is just absolutely insane. You think at least it would be like a somewhat serviceable game. 3rd down and 10. Let's see. Fourth and 5 after Gainwell catches the ball for 5 yards. Okay. Our division does suck. Agree with you on that one. Yeah, it's about to be as fitting as a game as the AFC North to end their misery. Holy heck. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I guess they punt the ball here, right? 4th and 5. Did the Texans just get another touchdown? Did the Texans just get another touchdown? Bro, hold up. Did the Texans just score again? They went for him 4th and 5, and Rodgers threw a pick 6. Bro, Rodgers just threw a pick 6. That's... I am just baffled, bro. What am I even watching? Bro, I am baffled. And then Houston got delay of game. Go for it isn't wrong, but you're throwing it to the team. Yeah, that's an interesting scenario. All right. Here we go. Wow. Yeah, if I think overall wise, I would assume we're gonna see a firing of head coach. Oh, no good. They missed the extra point. Texans missed the extra point. So now it's going to be short. I don't think that really matters as they are up by 24 points. But yeah, definitely say I think they need to fire their coach. Tomlin is about to become a free agent. Yeah, it was a pick six, dude. It was a pick six. He threw a pick six on 4th and 5. He tried to throw it to Freiermuth, and it got pick sixed by Bullock. And an even playing field, the Texans stopped the Steelers. Oh, that's insanity. Every year cost them. Yeah. The fact that Aaron Rodgers scored more points for the Texans than he scored the same amount of points for Texans as he did for himself is insanity. All right, let's see what the what the Steelers do here. I mean, what do you do at this point? Like, it's kind of GG, bro. Game's kind of over. But I guess we'll see if they have something up their sleeve. All right, Warren up the middle for 0 yards. Now they're just running the clock out. Now they're just going to run the ball and try to get out of here. Wait, they pulled Aaron out of the game? I would assume at this point he's probably done. Yeah, he's probably done. Yeah, Mason Rudolph's in. Mason Rudolph has officially replaced Aaron Rodgers. It looks like Aaron Rodgers is done. He's not playing the rest of this game. He doesn't want to play anymore. He's done. That's insanity. Aaron Rodgers gets benched in the playoffs. In his last playoff game ever in history, he gets benched. Dumb. I'll be proud of this game, right? I mean, you literally just your starting quarterback just got benched, bro. Like your starting quarterback just got benched. Like, you gotta be fired, bro. You gotta be fired. Like, there's no coming back from that. Like, you had to bench your starting quarterback. There's just no coming back from that. Yeah, he ended his career on the pick six. Wait, didn't Brady end his Patriot career on a pick six, right? He threw a pick six versus the Titans to end his Patriot career. So his last, or maybe it was his NFL career, I don't remember. But I know one of them, he threw a pick six or something to end his career. What about Will Howard? Is he still a Steeler? He is still a Steeler. They drafted him this year, so he's still a Steeler. Would have been worse if the Ravens were in. It would have been the same result. Freaking, what's his name? Buttman Jackson would have just lost the playoff game. Probably fumbled it for 6 or something. Would have been the same result, so wouldn't have changed anything. Thankfully, y'all hit the spot in Cancun. Apparently, man. Apparently. At this point, I feel like they should just kneel it down. Just try to just end the game at this point. You literally just benched your starting quarterback, bro. Threw a pick six to end his Patriot. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought, yeah. Yeah, his last throw as a Patriot was a pick six to the Titans. Yes, I will be live for all the games next weekend. Yes. I'll be live for all the games next weekend. And I will be live for, obviously, the championship and then the Super Bowl. So, I'll be live for all those games. Not saying it's going to be much of a Super Bowl. I mean, given the circumstances, but might not be much scoring. And 4th and 2 now after Warren runs the ball for 2 yards. Yeah. I feel like at this point it would just be like, just give up. And first down Steelers on 4th and 2. They go for it, and it's going to be Mason Rudolph throwing to Calvin Austin. So, technically speaking, does that mean that Mason Rudolph's going to finish with a better QBR than Aaron Rodgers? Right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, right? He's going to finish with a better QBR than Aaron Rodgers. If he's not going to throw another pass. So, Mason Rudolph threw in this game, he's 1 for 1 for 2 yards, which means he's a perfect QBR. He didn't throw any incompletions or any interceptions or anything wrong. So he's going to have a better QBR than Rodgers. Seinfeld, Rivers, bro. What are you saying, bro? And that's game. Pittsburgh Steelers have been eliminated from the playoffs. GG. All right, guys. We need an actual